Hello everyone, this is Mouse961, and today I'm going to bring you the 5th episode of the Warp Drive mod tutorial series. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the laser cannon, which is the offensive weapon system in Warp Drive. So, you need quite a few things for this setup, but you need one laser camera, at least one laser, at least two laser mediums, one monitor, one weapon controller, a tuning driver, a source of power for this entire system, power cables, computer craft advanced computer, modems, and wires for the computers. So to start off, I'm just going to place down 3 lasers, and I'm going to put some laser mediums behind them, and also above this I'm going to put my laser camera, which also needs to have laser mediums. And I'm going to wire all them together. Put those up on top there, those go there. Everything's turned on. I'm going to run this to the back, where I'm going to place my computer, my monitor, and also the weapons controller. So I'm going to put modems on the back of all 3 of these, wire all them together, wire them up to the lasers and laser camera, and we should be good. I'll swap these out real quick for these 3. And now you need power, because every single laser medium needs power going to it. So I think that's a good spot. That goes there. That goes there. And lastly, those go there. So this is a very basic setup. It's not quite optimal, but it will work. So go to our advanced computer, right-click on it, starts it just fine. We have our computer name. I don't really mind, so I'll just go into there. There are 2 menu options when you are using the weapon system. You have laser batteries and laser stations. Laser batteries are a single laser that has boosting lasers around it, and laser stations are groups of those laser batteries that you can all fire together. So start off, press number 1 to go into laser batteries, and this is where you actually create the battery itself. So I forgot to click on this one. That's number 46 is my center. So I'll right click, I'll press A for add, and I will choose laser number 46. And now because my other two lasers will be boosting laser number 46, I will select 47 and 45 and just enter through it. And battery name is main. I can spell. And now you choose a frequency. Just for fun, I will choose 5,000. And there we go. You have your first battery. You also see that there's a firing mode at the bottom and a scatter mode. Firing mode is how the laser actually fires. You can swap between boosted, single, and multi. What this is if you fire single, you only fire the single center laser, which is the laser head, which you can see right here. If you go into boosted mode, these 2 lasers will shoot the laser head and increase the power that it's putting out. And lastly, you have multi, which is all 3 of them shooting individually. And scatter mode, what it does is instead of targeting a single block, which I will show you in a minute, instead of targeting a single block, it will kind of round the numbers off and target plus or minus 1 from where you actually targeted. So we have that. Now we're going to press number 2 to go to our laser stations. We're going to add one. Laser camera, well, we only have one. It's number 19. And laser battery, again, we only have one. So we'll choose that one. And just press enter again to close. And the name for this one, Cannon. Sounds pretty good name. Now the camera video frequency is what the laser camera uses to talk to the monitor, which you can see right over here. Doesn't really matter what it is, just pick a not easy number, so that way a passing ship cannot take control of your monitor. So 9856 sounds great for me, and do I want to keep the battery enabled? Yes I do, because I want to shoot stuff. So now, if we click on this, you'll see that undefined video channel, but if I come up to the laser here, it has a video channel of 9856, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And this is where the tuning driver comes in. The tuning driver is a programmable tuning fork, so if you just keep right-clicking, you can swap between different types. I want a video channel tuning driver, and if I hover over it, it says sneak to retrieve its value, and right-click a block to tune its crystal. So I will sneak right-click, and I have retrieved the video channel of 9856 and programmed it. And I will right-click on my monitor. My monitor is now that channel, so if I right-click here, I am now inside of the camera, and I can target something. So I'll target those blocks down there. And by pressing space, first the laser camera fires a laser to those blocks, and afterwards the other lasers fire at the same spot. So I'll do it again. I'll press space, and I'll shoot. Now I right-click to exit. I'm out, and because it's a fairly small setup, it wasn't doing any damage to the advanced blocks. But what we can do is change our firing mode to boosted, and we'll see if this actually breaks it. Nope. But, as you saw, there's only one laser as opposed to 3. Now, quick note for this is that because it's boosting the center laser, it's actually shooting from this block to this block. So if there's anything in between here, it would actually break those blocks. That concludes the easy, quick setup. But if you want to continue watching, I'll go into a bit more detail of how this whole system works. So below me here is a setup I made earlier, and as you can see, there's a lot more laser mediums behind each of the lasers. This is my center laser right here, and that is also my laser head, and it has 10 laser mediums on it. 10 laser mediums is the maximum number of laser mediums you can have for one laser. I have all them wired together with power, and I also have them networked to my computer system. I also have my 2 boosting lasers, but to completely max out my laser head, I could have a total of 4. That is 4 lasers with 10 boosters each, which means that I can have 40 laser mediums. And the way the calculation works is you could actually have 40 separate lasers, each with 1 laser medium, boosting the same laser head. It's just going to be a weird shape because you kind of have to curve it so they don't shoot each other. But that would still give you the same power as 4 lasers with 10 laser mediums each. Next I'm going to talk about the damage that's done. If the lasers shoot and hit a block that is hard, it will actually cause a bit of an explosion. I'll see if I can do it here. Place those down. I come over here, make sure I'm still in multi and scatter mode on. I'll right click. And yep, there it is. There's the explosion. So that was caused because the laser medium itself has a fairly high hardness, and as a laser hit it, it exploded. This can also have the effect of starting fires, so be careful with that. Next detail to keep in mind is that much like the mining lasers, the laser cannon is not as effective in atmosphere as it is in space. What happens is over a distance, there's a power loss in the laser across the distance. It happens in space, it's just very, very small and it's almost negligible, but in atmosphere you'll definitely see it, and because of this, you may have to increase your laser camera's boosters because it is still shooting a laser out in order to get the distance. You might need more than just the 2 I have here to actually target what you want in atmosphere. Also, along the lines of reducing power, is that if any laser shoots an entity, the power of that laser will decrease. So let's say you shoot at a person, the laser will go through the person, but because it hit the person, the power in the laser will be reduced. This also goes into effect for animals or any other entity for that matter. The beam frequency of a laser, which as I shot you saw that it was green, but previously on that setup as I shot that ship it was more of a pink color. The color can be changed based on the frequency of the laser itself, and if I right click, yep, the beam frequency of 34,000 is what made it turn green. There is a varying of colors that goes all the way across it, but that's generally how it works. Also, some neat things with that is that if you have a shield on your ship, you can set the frequency of the shield to the same frequency of your lasers, and your lasers will pass through your shield and hit whatever your target is. And with that, I will conclude the video there. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the lasers, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. I know it is a fairly complicated setup, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.